体なんでここに。ダメだ、思い出せない。私、名前、あれ、私、誰だ。
Okay, that was a nice tutorial. It's a scarlead salvation on the PlayStation 4. Research stream of a game that I obtained from the Maryland Library System. It's an Idea Factory game, so fair warning. It's an Idea Factory compile heart game, so hope you took a cold shower. What kind of game? Again, I get a lot of games from the Maryland Library System, and I have no idea what they are. This one came out in 2025. Yep, we're still getting PlayStation 4 games in the year of our Lord 2025. Stay mad. Okay, R2 for a ranged attack. Got him. He looks important. Frame rate's not amazing. Enemies and traps will appear on the floor and try to obstruct you. Assess the situation, overcome various dangers. Okay. Works for me. Circle buttons for a dash. When jumping, then using the rush, you can cross to the west reversal platforms. Brief if it's a dodge roll. Works for me. So is this the PS4 version of Stellar Blade everyone's been dying for? You know, because we feature the usual accoutrements, the usual visual accoutrements in the in the character design. I mean, not that Stellar Blade started it, but hey, if you're gonna run a game like Stellar Blade on a PS4, it might as well look like this, I guess. Which is a PS3 game. Whoop, screwed that up. Okay, let's try again. Again, I'm going in blind. I didn't even know this game existed until yesterday. This game is, as far as I'm concerned, this game is 12 hours old. But I had to pick it up because I heard it was I read the back of the box and said, okay, I've never heard of this. Let's see what this is about. It's free. Am I gonna be able to make that? Okay, I can make that. I just have to be able to line up the jump. Like I said, I usually don't play Idea Factory compile heart games for like scintillating character action mechanics, but like I always thought they were an RPG company. There we go. A jump that precise this early in the game is gonna trip a lot of people up, if I'm being honest. This will not go. Oh, maybe I should have just jumped over it in the first place. Defeating enemies will also cause items to drop. Yeah. There are two types of those that are collected when the player is near, and those are acquired with the triangle button on the R collectible will vanish when not picked up in time. Oh! Odd wrinkle, but okay. So you have to walk past it. So the stuff that disappears is auto-collected if you're nearby. Triangle. Well, I have to shoot it first. So this is a gun, so I actually have to pick it up. Do I have unlimited ammo? I forgot to check. Exo Force Drive versus certain special abilities and require next time on the floor. Skill defense up. Works for me. Exo skills are set in specific slots assigned to each item. You can check their slot upon acquiring them. Level exo skills by picking them. Okay. Press the triangle button. Defense up level 1. Again, do I have unlimited ammo? Okay, there's a... Okay, so there's a meter on the bottom of the, below my reticle. That shows the amount of bullets I have in my mag. Reloading? Okay. Is there a quick reload button? Oh, well, doesn't have to be. Yeah, square button for the, slash. Melee attack. Okay, so I can do the melee followed by a dash attack. That's cool. By acquiring... So I can cancel the melee into a dash, which sounds cool. By acquiring extra force items, or it might be massively broken, by the way. Massively exploitable. Accumulates in the exo skill slot. Once full, the exo skill enters into a boosted state. Taking damage greatly reduces exo. Okay. Okay. So where's that meter on the screen? Is it on the bottom of the screen there? Yeah, on the very bottom of the screen. I guess that's what that is. Okay, yeah, it's on the very bottom of the screen below my character's stilettos. Like, I played Nier. I know. I played Nier. I know how these bullet hells work. I'll take that. So yeah, this frame rate's dip into the 20s and the teens very easily. So that's going to be a problem. Maybe I should play it on the... Well, this game has to have a PS5 upgrade. Again, it came out in 2024. It's going to be 2025, so I tend to believe it will have a... It will have a PS5 upgrade. Maybe not a great one. It'll probably, if they unlock the frame rate, it'll probably be... If they unlock the frame rate here, it'll probably be locked whatever the highest value is, so that's fine. Press R1 to enter onslaught mode. During onslaught, gradual force, okay. You become invincible and all attack damage increases, so yeah, it's a... Perfect. It's about what you'd expect. It's a Starman mode. I ran out. Yeah, his frame rate's already dipped into the low 20s. Like, right off the bat. So we got a problem there. Parried by hitting them with a striker attack. And the level design is whatever. It's like, what? The level design probably has, like, 50 polygons in the background and 100 on the character. Which is, I'm not going to complain about. It's a character action game. The backgrounds don't have to be amazing. Hit him with a striker attack. So there's a parrying system. Accumulates exo force over some projectiles cannot be parried. Okay, so... Is this a Dark Souls game? Got it. Got a bit of exo force doing that. Is this stronger than the ranged attack? Remember when Oni was a thing? By the way. Never played it, by the way. Yeah, Oni was a thing, dog. Back on the PS2. It's like, oh yeah, dude, we got guns and kung fu. Can you imagine how phenomenal that combination was in 1990, in like 2001? Didn't change the game, but everyone wanted to play like Matrix-like gun fu games. Nowadays, the idea of not having ranged and melee attacks in a action game is bizarre. Because, you know, Devil May Cry was trying to do it, but the guns were massively nerfed. In Devil May Cry 1, anyway. At least at first. I played that game on this channel. I never got around to playing Devil May Cry 3 very much. I just wasn't that interested in. I played the first 3 games in that HD collection on the PS3. I just didn't get that interested into it. I just found the first one boring. The second one I kind of liked, but I admitted that it was probably not. It was the game everyone else hated. But I liked playing as Lucia, doing triple jumps and throwing daggers. I thought that was cool. I played it for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Which I'm sure makes some people mad because I didn't platinum it, so therefore I didn't 1cc platinum it, so obviously I don't know what I'm talking about. I can't be bored by a game until I 1cc it.
何だったんだ今の。死んだ。夢。いや、絶対違う。さっきと同じ場所が。
It's a sci-fi roguelite shooter. It's a sci-fi roguelite shooter.
行くしかねえか。
Yeah, it's a roguelite. So everyone hated, well, to the extent that people hated Stellar Blade for gameplay reasons. So I got a bronze trophy called Rebirth by Game Pass tutorial area, I guess. Is this game going to be worse than Mind's Eye? One wonders. Can any game be worse than Mind's Eye in 2025? We're going to find out. Dies and restarts from the turn area. All items store related items. Yep. It's a roguelite. Press the trackpad, open the menu. We got very few PlayStation 4 games using both halves of the trackpad, huh? I think it was Days Gone, Spider-Man, and like one other game used both halves of the trackpad. It's weird.
ご挨拶だな。2回も通信してきたのは君だろ。でもそうだな。誰って言われると少し困る。君が期待しているような人間じゃないからね。
ならどちら様なんだよ。
AI だよ。正確には軍事用 AI。識別コードは ACSMOG67789。いや、言ってもどうせ覚えてもらえない。忘れてくれ。
Yeah, clipping.
軍事用。いや、なんでもいいや。ここどこなんだ。
軍の施設だよ。だから僕が出張ってきたんだ。
軍。それでロボットが。
どうしたんだい？
通信できるってことは救助とか呼べるのか？
ああ、もちろんダメだね。
ダメなのかよ。分かったよ。自力で脱出すりゃいいんだろ。
なら僕がサポートしてあげてもいい。
はあ？
軍事用 AI の意見としてはだね。この施設に君がいること自体おかしいんだ。異常事態の原因が不明。そうなると軍は救援を出さない。
Typical AI, can't help.
その原因さえ分かってしまえば助けが出せるかもしれない。だろ？
つまり調査しろって？
そう難しいことじゃない。脱出するならどうせ歩くだろう。これから見るものを教えてくれるだけでいい。もしかしたらこれは君にとって何かのチャンス。交流運を追うってやつかもしれないよ。
はあ？AI のくせに小難しい言葉使いやがって。
AI だって持っている知識はひけらかしたいもんさ。
まあいいや。行くか。サポートは期待してないけどな。
Gotta love the battle-friendly stilettos. It's a good thing she's not in like mud or anything. But hey, she has like jump boosters. Yeah, those shock absorbing easy spirit pumps she's wearing are amazing. So circle, square to do a dash melee. So there is a recovery time on the dash which you can break by performing the square. So the square does a melee, but there's a recovery on that. But you can cancel the recovery time on the melee by pressing circle to do the dash. The dash has its own recovery time, which you can cancel by pressing the square button. So typical speedrunning crap. You can cancel one move into another move that reduces the recovery time on either move. Device that allows travel to and from weapon testing ground. Sector 3. So apparently this is a roguelite. So we're gonna be traversing dungeons, corridor-like dungeons, which will probably be procedurally generated. They won't be the same layout twice. As I joked before, the backgrounds might have like 50 or 60 polygons in them. The environments might have 50 or 60 polygons in them. But the character's 100.
気負いすぎてもいいことはない。もう少しリラックスしようよ。
Frame rate's in the 20s.
なんか変っていうか AI っぽくないよな。
変？とんでもない。AI とは名前の通り知能の一種だよ。つまり高度であればあるほど人間らしい振る舞いができるってわけさ。AI っぽくないのは正当な進歩の証だよ。
やっぱり変だな。
Hen. Not hentai, just hen.
これから探索を始めようって時に
さっきロボットに襲われる夢見たんだよ。でもまあ気にしてもしょうがねえ。行くか。うわ、あのロボットだよ。
ああ、さっきの夢で見たっていう？
そうそう、それ夢じゃなかった？
なんかの夢ってやつかもしれないよ。これは君の夢。どんな壮大な物語があったとしても実際は大したことないって話さ。
少し黙ってろ。
Not really paying attention to the dialogue.
死ぬかと思った。
君がこんなに強いとはね。どこかで訓練を？
そんなの知るか。いや、覚えてない。
覚えてない？面白い言い方するね。それとも言わぬが花ってやつかな。
そんなんじゃねえよ。この
So one hit brings them down with the melee.
この調子に乗ってんじゃない。
I don't think I took any damage there. Top left-hand corner of the screen. I got loot. Don't know what it is. Maybe it's for purchasing something. Who can say?
私さ、多分記憶喪失なんだよ。自分の名前もどこの誰かもわかんねえ。
なるほど。厄介事を抱え込んでいたんだね。だがテップの級には程遠い。それだけ強ければ施
Need that.
設からも脱出できるさ。多分ね。
なんだよその適当な言い方。助けが来ないからこっちは必死なんだよ。
So I can't carry them all.
二次災害が予測されるからね。軍の規定で人を派遣できないんだよ。
も
Equipped on the left. So this is
う
stronger,
あんま
but
り
it
ぼーっと
doesn't
も
aim
して
as
られない
well.
よな。
This one. So I replaced. So yeah, you can only pick one of these. This one, let's see, doesn't attack. What does this give us? Seems fine, I guess. Weaker in every way, but has better aim. That's basically the gun I gave up. Better rapid fire, better aim, doesn't attack, has a smaller mag. I don't know what PS means. It's a shoddy. A Raven Strike. Come on, Raven, you know I'm hilarious. These are all the same weapons. I guess this might work. We'll see how it goes. Let's empty the mag. So I guess I have unlimited ammo. I just have to recharge. Just have to reload. You know how it is. Realism. So we got anime Lara Croft here. And I'm trying to see if I can... We're in the stilettos, which is always a nice touch. So we can't go this way because most of these doors are red on the mini-map in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Where's my map? This is my map. How do I move it up or down? Yeah, can I make it like a top-down map? Press the left stick. Yeah, I can't make it a top-down map. It has to be this stupid angled map. Okay, fine, whatever. We'll do it that way, then. Is it rotated? Left. So if I press left, if I press right on the right stick, the map moves to the right. The camera doesn't. So what way do you want the map to move? Left. Left. Press right and the entire map slides to the right. That's weird. Okay, anyway. Work on that. 10, as she would say.
こんなこと言っても意味ねえけど、助けに来てくれないとか、軍って意外と使えねえんだな。
軍人を何だと思っている。訓練こそ受けているが、悲しいかな。彼らも人間だ。未知の状況には弱いんだよ。場合によっては一般人と大差ないピンチにもなるだろう。軍人とはいえ命は平等だ。危険にさらしていいわけじゃない。彼らの人間性も認めるべきだと思うけどね。
それで見殺しにされる人間に言うことか。
見殺しにはしてない。サポートしてあげてるじゃないか。君はしっかり異常事態の原因を解明することに集中してくれ。そうすれば救援だって出せるかもしれないよ。
自分で脱出した方が絶対早いだろう。お前らの助け待ってたらミイラになるわ。
I anticipate a future of video games where AI characters are dialogue. AI characters have dialogue that's written by generative AI, and then real human beings will be the prompts. So basically the player characters will be prompts, and the AI characters will determine the next line of dialogue. So the narrative tension will come from, you know, what's the character going to say in response to this AI-generated dialogue? Like, this is going to be all baked, but the script will be half written by AI characters. Yeah, the script will contain AI characters, sure. That's going to happen. But the AI character dialogue will be written by AI. So the scripts will be mainly a human writer represented by a human protagonist or a playable protagonist responding to AI-generated dialogue. It's like I said, the protagonist will be the prompt. That is the pin this video. In the year 2026, we're going to see a lot more of that, I bet. Maybe 2027. Of course, given the rate of game development these days, you might not even see that pay off until 2028. But yeah, we're going to see a lot more AI-generated dialogue in these video games, and they'll probably be reduced to AI characters or, you know, NPCs or robot characters like in Nier Automata. And then I'm sure Yoko Taro will have some Nier-like game that uses AI characters, and it'll be just like Nier except with AI characters. That doesn't look good. How we doing? Yeah, these are the things I have to pick up before they disappear. Starting to see the layout of this, right? It's like one room, then a small corridor, then the next room. But once you get into the room, the frame rate's in the 20s. So this is not gonna hold up very well. Maybe if the combat gets better, great. But I don't know. This is gonna work. Just a second. Now, what time I got? I got 10 more minutes. All right. We'll have to do a second video later, but this is a research stream. Is this better than the Neptunia VTuber game I played recently? Well, I think that's also a Compile Heart game. I want to say I also played that Omega anime RPG where you were playing as, you know, the idol character. You know, the anime gem. Was it Omega Factory? I don't know. I bought it like a decade ago. I bought it like 4 or 5 years ago. I never played it. I never played it after I bought it. I rented it from the library. But it was a Japanese RPG, so I found it at a good price. I kind of convinced myself it might be worth owning, even if I end up selling it in a couple of months. I got like a bunch of games at the library recently here in August of 2025. Like, heck, I spent like $100. Jeez, dude, I spent like $100 on Switch games that were on clearance. They were all $30. I guess they're not exactly making room for Switch stuff because they have plenty of Switch 2 space. Defense up, maximum ammo capacity increases, damage. I think the damage you're taking. Yes, do that. Triangle. Aim correction up. Equipped. I thought I picked defense. I guess I have more than one equipped. Let me check on something. Do I have more than one thing equipped? That's my weapon. I have a primary and a secondary. How do I switch? Maybe that's the problem. I wasn't paying attention to that earlier. Status. Aim correction up. Reduces shaking in the crosshairs. Okay, whatever. Conversation log. Okay. Game's rated T for anime targeting. Hold on. Anime torpedo launchers. You know, like Transor Z. Reduces shaking. Okay. Slot 1. So defense up. Is there more than one slot? No, there isn't. It's on the bottom. It's below my stiletto heels. Like I said, so yeah, I'm basically, I'm Samus. I'm Samus. I'm Lara Croft meets Samus. This is exactly zero suit armor, if you know what I'm saying. What are we looking for here? Oh, you can rotate the anime lady. Like I said, it's like Stellar Blade. Don't need that. I don't know where to save, so I'm gonna have to leave this PS4 running. Okay, so if I have a secondary weapon, how do I... Oh, I can look at the iron sights with our L2. There we go. L1 to rotate between the primary and the secondary. Raven Strike. Oh, Seeker. Huh. That seems cool. Switch. Just empty the mag. You know, the clip. So I don't think I need any of these. I just got to choose which buff I wanted. But I only have one slot unlocked right now. Look at that. You have laser decals on the sides. That's a performance. They probably should get rid of those to increase the performance. Am I right? Yeah, Seeker. I want the Seeker. So yeah, you're starting to see the layout of this crap. Just corridor, room, corridor, room. You know, it's a roguelite. Am I going the right way? I'm not going the right way. Sorry. Got the wrong door. I guess all these twists and turns are to improve the visual interest. Reduce load times, I don't know. You gotta fetch all the assets for the next room. Gotta pre-fetch, I suppose. Was it God of War that started doing that on the PS1? I forget. Hold on, this looks important. Activate. Sure, I'll press the triangle button. Ooh, an enhancement. Oh, I can spend money to enhance it. Okay. Can I switch weapons? It doesn't say what I'm enhancing. Can I enhance a weapon more than once? Well, here's my question. Can I enhance more than one weapon here? Level 2. Activate. I can enhance this twice. Okay. That's cute, I guess. We can level up our guns. That's always nice. So we're collecting loot to level up our weapons, but we aren't leveling up anything else. I have R1 ready to go, so my exo skill, whatever it's called, and the R1 button is ready. Bottom, again, below my character's lower torso. We're good. I can keep leveling up. I have plenty of money. I just want to save some of it for later. I mean, I don't know if I'll need it anytime soon, but... So we'll tease the next floor and then stop the video here. I didn't see a place to save. So I want to make sure I can actually... I mean, can I save within... Can I at least do a suspend save within the dungeon? That would be nice. You know, don't want to leave this thing running all night.
泰山明道してネズミ一匹ってオチはなしにしてくれよ。
軍の建物でもやっぱネズミ出るのか？
騒いだ割に大したことなかったって意味だよ。
めんどくさ。だったら最初からそう言え。
瓦解が足りないね。
黙れ。
That's funny because that's an AI character. Here we go. So I'm gonna have to save here. Let's try that. I'm not hearing much music, by the way, so maybe I need to turn it up. Spend data will be created for mid-game process. Okay, that's good. Sounds like a good idea. So this is the first research stream of scarlead Salvation on the PlayStation 4. We'll probably come back and play some of this. We're gonna play some of this later, but I gotta do some real-world stuff first. There'll be plenty of time for video games. Recorded this audio with my Turtle Beach Recon headset from the Nintendo Switch, plugged into a PlayStation 4 gamepad. Cats and dogs living together. World. Main character. Her name is... Well, the back of the box, main character. Or the back of the box says her name is Willow Martin. Let's see. A pretty... yeah, the most American name possible, I guess. Basic controls, yeah, etc. and so forth. Enemy, we got a cue ball and a beehive. Conversation log. Let's get cracking. So I can only read the conversation log for the floor that I'm on. Nothing to report here. So research stream number 1 is done. Again, can't hear the music, so we'll worry about that later.